I learned about the scholarship from my guidance counselor. He had said that it was an opportunity for students to earn either 75% or 100% of their college covered if you earned a certain SAT score or an ACT score. And I really set my sights on wanting to make sure I got that 100%. I remember it so well. I got my SAT scores, and it was the second time I had taken it. And back then, they didn't give you your total score. You had to add your math score and your language arts score together yourself and to come up with your total. And I remember sitting with the calculator and adding those two scores together about 20 times to confirm my total and that it was over the score I needed to receive 100%. And I was just so excited to be able to go to my parents and say that it was taken care of. At the time, I was so excited to be able to go to my parents and tell them that they didn't have to worry about it. I wasn't thinking much at that time about debt and things like money in my future, but now as a 33-year-old, I appreciate it even more than I did back then because I don't have any student loan debt like so many of my peers, and I appreciate that I have that level of financial burden lifted, or I never had to worry about that. It made it so that I could really focus on school and I could focus on my classes, and I wasn't worrying about where my next tuition fund was going to come from or who or where I was going to get the money or asking or worrying my parents, taking out loans. It just made it so seamless. I remember going in every semester and checking my account and it just saying it was paid. It was amazing to me. I don't even remember having to do anything. I just communicated my SAT scores to UCF, and when I logged in, it was just taken care of. Couldn't have been easier. Gosh, it's hard to even imagine. I'm not even sure how I would have paid for it. I think a combination of loans. I probably would have gone to my parents and they would have helped, done what they could. It was really never discussed much, but I think we would have figured it out, but it would have involved some debt on someone's end. I would say do everything you can to try and get that scholarship. It took me 2 times of taking the SAT to reach the score I needed to. And in between those 2 times, I got study books and I worked and I did everything I could to improve my score to get what I needed to have that scholarship. So I would say if you're in high school, just work, study, find a tutor, find books, online resources, do anything you can to work and get that score you need for the scholarship because it pays off more than you can imagine.
Click here to learn more about Florida's Bright Futures Scholarship Program.